Good morning and welcome to VLOGMAS.
Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
I should say welcome back because presumably this is not the first one that you're watching. So, okay. Number one, let me show you that I finally, I think, almost cracked the thing of putting the cocoa thing on top of the coffee. You know, like the stencil. I'll show you.
Want me to hold this?
I think I can do it. You hold it dead still. And let's see if this can work. It has to go as close to the froth as it can go, but it needs to stay still. Okay. Okay. Hey, that's the best one so far. We're getting there. I think probably I need the thing super close, but I need to sift from higher and less because this bit I think looks the best. This is too much. Okay, so not perfectly cracked it. I'm going to try again tomorrow. Shall we see where the elves are? The boys have gone out, so I'm on my own. Should we do elf watch on my own? I think we will. Obviously needed something extra this morning because one of them is drinking coffee and the other has stolen one of my dark chocolate ginger biscuits from the fridge. It's Sunday, so I slept in a fair bit this morning. And now I need to edit yesterday's vlog, so I'm going to do that. I was chatting to Mom about their new house and their plans and my plans for the garden because I lost my freaking mind yesterday over a trampoline. I was trying to, like, me and my dad are so similar. She's telling me the things that he's saying to her and I'm like, look, he's not really worried about these things. He can't, like, there's nothing else he can do. And so he's focusing on all of these things. And she's like, why is he worried about this? Like, he's not. He's not. I'm not really worried about the trampoline. There's not a lot else I can do right now. And so the trampoline is where it's all focusing. It is hilarious because when Mum talks to me about Dad, I'm like, this is like Lee talking about me. It's quite funny. We are such similar personalities in our dynamics. Also, I keep saying I bought, but I want to say I won something on eBay yesterday. Let me show you. I was actually looking for a drinks cabinet. And this was listed, you know, when people list as like could be used as 1,000 different things. This came up. This is so similar to what my grandma had when I was a kid. Apparently one of the legs is split. I can't really see from the photo, but it looks like that inside. It's just like super nostalgic because my grandma had one just like this. And obviously it's been upcycled. I have no idea what condition it's going to be in really when I go to collect it and whether or not I'm going to need to sand it down and refinish it. I quite like it as it is if it's okay. So we'll see. But it was £36. £36. I'm trying to avoid eBay right now because we have nowhere to store things currently. If I decide to change anything, move anything, buy anything, where am I going to put these things? The garage is full. Actually, I did think this week I might go in the garage and pull out some of the boxes that I packed up when we moved from our last house. Because I've got boxes of plates and just various things that I knew we weren't going to need in this house. And so I thought, well, maybe I want to go and do it now. I'm not going to do it. I want to do it now. The impatience is real. And I thought I might pull those things out and have a look what we've got. I thought it might be fun. Anyway, so we're going to go and collect this today. But it was £36, guys. 36 whole pounds. And I thought it would look cute in the hallway, like in the hall as you come into the house. Just smeared mascara all over my eye because I forgot to wear mascara. Right, so I'm in the garage right now. The garage of many things. For the people who, when we were selling the house, said, why don't you move some furniture into the garage? Huh. This would be why we didn't do that. I'm looking to see whether or not I can find the boxes that I know I packed some stuff in for as and when we needed them. God knows what this stuff is. So I went to B&Q and picked up these swatches. What do we think? After so many of you were like, absolutely do not spend a lot of money on paint. It's not worth it. I thought, okay, so I've only ever used B&Q paint. I'll be using B&Q paint again. Basically, this is kind of the vibe for the bedroom. This is far too peach, so it's going to be something. These are still drying as well, so they're not quite right. But it's going to be something in this family. I'm leaning towards Santa Fe, I think. Because it's warm. But it's not, you know, it's not just cream magnolia. It's got some warmth and some depth to it, but it's not too dark. I also really like this one, which is Santa Domingo, but I think, do you know, it's so funny because I think my first bedroom, when I moved out of home for the first time, was like these two colours. I'm almost certain of it. And then we kind of move into the beachier colours. So this is what I'm considering in certain areas of the kitchen and the utility, just to add some colour. I was thinking, but I'm also quite liking this. It is drying darker, so now I'm not 100% sure. As I put it on at first, it was much lighter, as usual. And I quite liked it, but it's actually quite a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. This I'm really liking. This is called Toulon, a really nice blue. We will see. I think I'm going to do the utility a blue of some kind. I was thinking of maybe striped wallpaper, but maybe pink because it's easier. And then these are outdoor swatches. So this is like multi-surface. So what I could do for the shed or even for the fence, although I think I'm going to use an actual stain rather than a paint. There's a difference, right, for the fence. This I really like. This, I don't know what it's called. Inuvik, Inuvik. Really like this. It's like a white grey, but it's like got like a greeny blue element to it. Really unusual, terrible in this light. And then that is just more of a grey, and that's called Delaware. So I'm kind of feeling something like this for the outside. But yes, here is my would-be colour palette of the moment. While we're here, let me show you as well. This is the colour of the blind that's coming for the bedroom. So do we think? Yes. And then I'm going to do some like linen curtains on the outside of the blind. It's all coming together. Let me show you the thing that we've just bought. So this is the bureau. It needs refinishing at some point, but it's fine. It's a navy blue. Horrible to see. Let's open the front door because you might be able to get a little bit of better light with some natural, here we go, with some natural light as well. Still not great, but it is a blue colour. Like I say, needs some TLC. It needs some screws in this because it's a bit wobbly. But weirdly, they've used the same door pull things that we used on our IKEA packs in the living room. That's part of what sold it to us. It's so nostalgic because my grandparents had one just like this. Like this needs to be replaced. But it's so bizarre. So my thought is this is going to just stay in the hallway. It's going to be like where we put our keys, posts that we need to keep, but it doesn't need to be cluttering up the kitchen or the living room. I think it's gorgeous. I'm really happy with it for the money. £36 cannot go wrong. I love a bit of eBay. So the next thing that I'll be looking for on eBay, but I can't really get yet because we really don't have anywhere to store it, as I showed you with the garage, no space whatsoever, is I wanted... So I'm in two minds right now as to whether or not, because it fits so well, this, I don't know whether or not to take this along with the rug and the dining table if all of this is going into the dining room. So that unit will go underneath the TV in there. Kind of unsure. Maybe that's what I'm going to do because it matches so well. And so then, because the living room is going to be more mid-century, I would then be looking for like an eBay mid-century like sideboardy type situation under there. I don't know. These are just my thoughts, which I'm sharing with you now, as always. The dog is manically licking a cushion. Do your dogs do this? I don't know if food's been spilled on this cushion or what it is, but he gets absolutely obsessed. And that is currently what he's doing. I have ticked off all my things that I need to do this weekend, and so I'm going to play Sims. I said I was going to do that yesterday, and I didn't. And I just need a moment of complete escapism where I'm not thinking about house things because I'm allowing myself to obsess too much, and I just need... Stop. I need to switch it off for just a second. Tomorrow, Lee and I are going to a local spa, which is going to be an interesting experience. We have been trying since the original lockdown lifted to get in at this spa because, number one, the restaurant is amazing, but also it's really quite close to us and we've really enjoyed it when we've been before. We were originally sent on a PR visit, but we've paid to be there as well. And the person who sent us originally a couple of years ago messaged me last week and said, were we interested in visiting for a few hours? Because they're doing a completely different thing now where they're doing like really limiting the amount of time people are there. Because some stuff's not open, the restaurant's not open, it's a different experience. But then there's also this therapy room that's supposed to increase your immune system or improve your immune system. And it's really great for inhalation, like the whole lung capacity thing. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to kind of see how it all works, but it's super safe, in my opinion, of all the places you could possibly be. That and like the beauty industry in general, they were already, the hygiene standards have got to be so high because of the kind of industry that it is. I feel that it's a really safe thing to do. Totally appreciate that you don't. But I am going to go there tomorrow and I'm quite excited. Going to give myself a pedicure tonight to prepare. And I'll let you know how it goes. I'm not going to video or anything inside the spa. But I will probably post some things on Instagram since they have invited us. So if you're interested, I'll tell you tomorrow. But apparently everything else is open. So like the steam rooms and everything. I could really do with a day of just, I have to put my phone down. Really looking forward to it, even though I say a day, a few hours while the kids are at school. And so I'm going to watch some Netflix. I'm going to edit this vlog. I'm going to drink some Sunday night wine. And that is going to be me till tomorrow.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me.